Yeah, we've found in the 5 years of our existence, we've found a huge change from the early days when it was very much desktop, very much PC based. Globally, we're now pretty well 50-50 mobile and other devices, but the fastest growing area is indeed on big screens. I hesitate to call it TV because it's really no longer TV, it's that big screen you have in the lounge, and it completely changes the experience for people on Vevo. So as opposed to a smartphone or a tablet where it's a very one-to-one personal experience, if you think about the living room in the normal home, it's a family watching music videos together, it's a bunch of friends watching music videos together, and that is our fastest growing platform. And to that end, it gives us a very interesting landscape to offer to advertisers. The views on a mobile tend to be more than on a PC, but then when you get to the big screen, the views explode. So users are watching many more videos. On a platform like Roku, for example, which we're on in the UK, that is nearly 10 times higher than just about any mobile platform. So you see many more videos, much longer time spent. Playlisting is hugely important on Vevo because it's very much about, we believe very much in the importance of curation, of giving people ways of being able to discover new music. So the idea of playlists that enable you to start seeing music that may be links to other things that you like that you've never heard of. I call it new music, but it might not be new music, it might just be new to you. So I think that whole community aspect is something, I mean, it's very early days. I mean, that area of that platform of Vevo views is still a very small percentage, but as I said earlier, the fastest growing piece. But you know, at the moment, it's still small.
Tell us about how advertisers, work with you guys. Also, if there's a particular advertising opportunity on these connected devices, but if you'll speak more broadly about the range of monetization opportunities at Vevo.
Yeah, so I think, look, if you go back again to when we started setting up Vevo internationally, and our salespeople started to talk to agencies, Vevo would typically maybe be thrown an opportunity for a £10,000 or a €10,000 campaign, pretty small campaigns, and you fast forward that to today, where we're talking to major global brands about campaigns that are millions of dollars. So we've recently done a campaign with Danone, which was global, that was organised and run out of the UK, where they worked with Shakira for the official World Cup video. That is now the most shared video of all time globally. And so you start having these campaigns with brands where brands can really start integrating into what we're doing with artists. It's not endorsement by the artist, but it's connection with the artist. And so I think it's important to point out to brands that they don't need to have a music strategy. We have an enormous coverage of that 16 to 24 target market, which is pretty hard to reach on many other traditional platforms. And so you don't need a music platform to be able to reach those that audience on Vevo. Having said that, you can work with us on an integrated campaign, and what we try and get brands to do is to start thinking about the type of advertising they do on Vevo, rather than just say, oh, we'll stick our 30-second ad on Vevo. Start thinking about the audience and the way they're going to interact with your brand. And also, a 30-second video doesn't always work so well if they've come to watch a 3-minute video. 30 seconds is a long time to watch an ad if you just want to watch a 3-minute video. So we're starting to see shorter format advertising, advertisers making specific 10, 15, 20-second pieces that work well within Vevo. So live, I think live is the best microcosm to understand the real heart of the Vevo audience. So if I was to stop 100 people in this hall now and say, are you passionate about music? I guarantee you 100 people would say yes. But if I was to ask the same 100 people, have you been to see a live concert, or have you watched a live concert on screen in the last month? That number of yes 100 yeses would be down to probably 8, 9, 10 yeses. That 8, 9 or 10 yeses, those are the people who are truly passionate about music. And so we see all the work that we're doing in the live space as being the way to really connect to those who are super passionate about music. And I think long term, we're starting now, even in the States, we're starting now to be promoters of shows. So Bastille, who are a really strong up-and-coming British band who've really broken in the US recently, their tour in North America this autumn is being brought to them by Vevo. So you start to see that live space as being a truly interactive space where you can interact with people who are truly passionate about music.